Understanding evolving trends and emerging issues is essential to GAO's work. It helps us focus our efforts on some of the most important challenges facing the American people.
In our latest strategic plan, we've identified 8 key trends that will shape the United States and its place in the world in the years to come. For example, an increasingly volatile world presents new and ongoing global security threats. The risk of cyber attacks is growing as technology becomes more integrated with critical infrastructure. Some view cyber attacks as a tool to counter the military advantage of the United States. We also need to be alert to terrorist threats from both homegrown violent extremists and international organizations like ISIS. Federal agencies will continue to face evolving challenges, which will require leadership and effective planning. Additionally, changes in education and employment could affect the U.S. workforce. New technologies could affect the types of jobs that are available and the skills that these jobs require. 38% of employers report difficulty recruiting employees for highly skilled jobs. Automation could create new jobs and enhance U.S. competitiveness, but it could also hurt employment in sectors like the service industry, manufacturing, and transportation. More closely aligning U.S. education and workforce systems could better prepare workers for the future. For example, recently passed legislation requires closer collaboration between federal education and workforce programs and their state and local partners. Science and technology advances could also transform society. Breakthroughs in genome editing could prevent, treat, or cure medical conditions, but they also introduce ethical, legal, and regulatory issues. Virtual currencies like Bitcoin are anonymous and have lower transaction costs, but they also make it harder to detect money laundering and other financial crimes. Congress and federal agencies must first understand the implications of emerging technologies for both the economy and for society before taking action. Other trends that we predict will create significant challenges for the United States involve debt and the fiscal outlook, the federal government's long-term unsustainable fiscal path, economics, trade, and connectedness, global responses to challenges posed by divergent economic growth. Changes in people and society, the implications of shifting demographics on the nation's society and economy. Government and governance, increasingly complex governance relationships and practices, and environmental security, balancing competing natural resource and sustainability needs. By exploring these trends and their implications, we can better highlight national issues of greatest concern to the Congress and the American people in the years and decades ahead. For more information, check out our 2018-2023 strategic plan at gao.gov.